with a prominent surgeon. But before we could get inside the building, the hospital's media relations manager stopped us.
Actually, I understand that Dr. said that you could film here today, but unfortunately that's not going to be able to happen. I know that he advocates for patients changing their diets, but the hospital makes money off these surgeries, and the reality is...
I pause that. So they make money. So yeah, the video creator of the documentary. That's true. I also have to concur. My sentiment exactly. I'm sickened because when I look at the hospital down Bournemouth, or whether it's Poole, where I've been to recently, Poole, and I see the vending machines, and thinking, I can see all the brands all that are in the vending machines, and yes, it's the NHS, it's the National Health Service. And shouldn't they be aiming towards things that are 100% healthy and root out all the bad unhealthy things? Yeah, this is not right.
He does too. So, but the hospital makes money off these surgeries, and the reality is he does too. So, but the hospital makes money off these surgeries, and the reality is he does too. So, we can't do anything that's going to negatively impact the hospital. So, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to film here today.
I was sickened by how open she was about the hospital being more interested in profits than people's health. But it wasn't just this hospital or these organizations. Even the U.S. government is involved too. Every 5 years, the U.S. Department of Agriculture creates dietary guidelines for Americans. The committee who writes these guidelines has been made up of individuals who have received money from McDonald's, the National Dairy... The committee who writes these guidelines has been made up of individuals who have received money from McDonald's...
Okay, shills.
Council, the American Meat Institute, the National Dairy Board, the National Livestock and Meat Board, the American Egg Board, Dannon, candy and sugar companies, Coca-Cola, and Anheuser, just to name Meat Board, the American Egg Board, Dannon, candy and sugar companies, Coca-Cola, and Anheuser, just to name a few, which means we're getting Dannon, candy and sugar companies, Coca-Cola, and Anheuser, just to name a few, which means we're getting our dietary recommendations from the very industries that are killing us.
And when the USDA makes a pyramid or a power plate every 5 years for the American public.
This is a war, a battle on healthy food, and these product things. This is the enemy. This is the enemy. That's yeah. Yeah.
Perishing. The USDA, which is supposed to be protecting us, has two missions. It's supposed to protect us, and it's supposed to protect the producer. And guess what? When those two come head to head, they usually choose the producer.
In internal documents...
Yeah, I like to get my weight down. Which, kind of, but I don't think I'm going to be out on my bike much this summertime. In fact, I haven't been out on it much really this year. Not as much as last year. Last year it seemed okay, but it's when the RAF started to issue happen, and the sugar level. Though my sugar levels are not alarmingly high at the moment. I mean, I've ceased buying myself I suppose, Fanta, and that's part of the Coca-Cola company, Fanta, and the alarming rate that I was drinking that months ago was, I could see what's happening to me. I was totally addicted, like alcoholic. only a soda-holic on the sugars. I might as well just eat a bag of sugar. Yeah, I might as well have a bag of sugar and just go in there and eat sugar. Oh, any type of foods or whatever are going to have a percentage of sugar in it. Moderation. What? But I don't know. I need a keeper.
This low-fat, part of a balanced diet. Dr. Greger, the USDA admitted that eggs cannot legally be called nutritious, low-fat, part of a balanced diet, low-calorie, healthful.
Weird. I had a fried egg at the hospital the other day. I bought some eggs myself, but you know what? I haven't even fried an egg or boiled an egg or whatever. Yeah, they're still in the fridge. They've been in there for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've not even used them yet. I bought some wholemeal bread. I've thrown a whole. Well, it's pretty cheap, you know. So I mean, crikey, I've fed it to the birds instead. I think I've only had maybe 1 or 2 slices from it. And that was probably a week ago, so I don't know. I can't really remember. But I threw the whole lot out for the birds. The seagulls probably swooped down and had it this morning. So crying out loud, I might as well just not bother buying wholemeal bread, because if I think I'm not going to use it, then I'm not going to use it. I might as well go down the park and feed it to the birds. Oh, well, maybe that's not good. I think this whole thing's reminding me like Silent Green. People are eating Silent Green. Oh dear.